New Zealand police are trying to bring offenders and victims of youth crime together in an attempt to bring down rising figures. Sky News revealed yesterday that ram raids have increased by about 620% in the past 5 years. Our New Zealand Bureau Chief Jessica Maggio has part 2 of her series.
Wednesday afternoon and school is almost out.
Generally just trying to be visible. If I'm not walking, I'll be doing a nice slow drive.
Police from Pukekohe Station are on patrol.
People probably generally tend not to want to do anything while we're out and about, which is the whole idea.
Acting Senior Sergeant Wayne Paxton and Constable Kevin Greasley are friendly faces on these streets, determined to make retailers feel safe from the rapid rise of ram raids and aggravated robberies.
As retailers and families that work together, they'll talk to each other and they're all discussing, who's next.
Police documents obtained by Sky News revealed a 620% increase in ram raid occurrences from 2018 to April this year. Around 75% were young offenders under the age of 17. Why did you go out and do a ram raid?
Most of the time he was just doing it because he was mad.
So it was a thrill, it was an adrenaline hit for you guys?
Yeah, pretty much. That's all it was.
We've withheld the identity of this youth offender. At 17 years of age, his criminal history is lengthy, including 1 aggravated robbery, 9 unlawful takings of a motor vehicle and 5 burglaries.
Yeah, I didn't really feel guilty at the time while I was doing it. I was just in the moment.
Do you look back on it now and feel guilty about them?
Yeah, sometimes.
His family history shows a serious disconnect, spurring mental health issues.
At one point in time, it was about 2/3 of kids that we were apprehending for ram raids had had a police intervention in their life by the age of 3.
How old were you when you started doing the robberies or the ram raids?
I was about 11.
11?
Yeah.
He joined Blue Light, an organisation working alongside police to stop youth reoffending and keep young people off the streets.
What we know is that the earlier you have tough sentences, the more likely you become entrenched in the adult justice system.
Business owner Marie Troe was convinced to speak to one of the children who ram raided one of her stores in 2021. Dialogue is often encouraged between victims and young perpetrators. Marie met the boy just last month. He was 13 at the time of his offence. Now at 16, he has 32 charges against his name.
When I went to meet him, I already knew what his backstory was, so I'd got over being angry.
His parents were involved with drug and alcohol abuse. During their meeting, he'd handed her this painting as an apology.
This poor kid had nothing. He didn't even have shoes. So he was leaving this facility with nothing, and that's heartbreaking.
Is it any wonder 10 years later that these kids don't want to be in the home, that they find a sense of belonging, connection and camaraderie amongst their peers out on the streets?
Offenders have come from a life of crime with no easy answer on how to get out of it. In Auckland, Jessica Maggio, Sky News.